August 18th, 1973, reports of a bizarre chainsaw-wielding family began to filter out of Central Texas. Then silence. For 20 long years, nothing further was heard. 1995. Prom night isn't turning out the way you expected. You find yourself on the wrong road at the wrong time. About to come face to face with a living nightmare.
Welcome to my world.
The silence is over.
He's dead now.
Madness has returned. 4 stars, terrifying and brilliant. This is the best horror film of the 90s.
Family values have gone straight to hell.
Genuinely scary and sharply self-satirical, Leatherface has a lot in common with the gender-bending killer in The Silence of the Lambs.
I want these people to know the meaning of horror.
You want scared? Have a look behind you.
A long night, boys. I could use a little action.
The return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Key numbers in the NFL are 3, 7, 10, and 14.
You know how we do in Detroit, son? We do nothing but win.
Ready
I'm ready.
to bite some kneecaps. Ah!
Who's got it better than we do?
Nobody. It's a close game.
The Taylor Heineke life. Yeah.
I love this pick. Tampa has been overrated all season long, and the people who make the books are still on this. They got blown out by Blake Purdy. Can Justin Jefferson be stopped? I don't know.
If you want to be part of the show. Hey, Tinker's a Bills fan, though, so.
He is a Bills fan. Josh Allen's a boyfriend. The spread's the way to go. You just have to know how to bet it. Hey! Hello, and welcome to another episode of Math Versus. Here he comes. Just wait for it. Smash. Look at that coat. Sexy coat.
Right here, baby. Just call me the Rizzler.
He was in the flesh.
For real. Sunday, it was a hype environment. I bought the jacket, got my salute to service hat ahead of time. It was a good game. And I won $280. Because who said they would cover 10 points? This guy.
The Lions are good at covering big spreads. I will say I also did really well in the late slate DFS, but the idiot who dropped the ball for the Colts probably lost me well over $10,000 in possible winnings.
So you have your own Cole Kmet experience now.
How do you drop the ball?
At least he wasn't blocking.
And then Matt Stafford, what does Matt Stafford then do? He goes and takes the ball the other direction, and then the guy going against me scores, and there goes all my money. Walks right out the door. Goodbye. It's ridiculous.
Tom's watching.
The Colts should have won that game, and I stand by that. So many mistakes. Ugh. It's hard to travel though, man. Traveling from the East to West Coast and back is a tough task for any team. And it's the same thing with the Chargers. It's what worried me with the Chargers. And now Joe Alt's out. So,
Update for my percentage this year, though. I'm at 92% accuracy.
Do you track yours on like the ESPN game?
Yeah, the game. Yeah,
I like the game too. Yeah. I do the same thing. Honestly, like your picks are doing better. I mean, the model was rough last week, but
because I got the jacket.
Football, I mean, like in the top 98% for money line.
I'm only at 84% for college.
So I don't know how I'm I haven't felt as tuned into college this year, but for whatever reason, my picks have been pretty solid. But I mean, like I said, our DFS lineups were pretty good. Individual games, I think we had them pretty well nailed down. I think some crazy things just happened on a couple games that really threw us off. Like I stand by the Jets bet. How did the Jets lose that game? The Jets were controlling that game.
What did I say?
But still, like,
what did I say?
I realize that, but the Jets were a better team than Miami, and I still think they are.
I didn't until they prove it. I'm done.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to bet them anymore. I'm out. No. But just the whole thing about Miami. I'm not putting Miami up any based on that game. They shouldn't have won. I mean, the amount of turnovers.
Although I view Tyreek as addition by subtraction. There's still 1-3. I mean,
yeah. Kind of nailed it. Where I nailed it, though, is Dallas. Dallas's offense can hang with anyone, apparently.
Yep. And Pickens is much better.
and Green Bay might be not an aberration, but they might not be the juggernauts we were starting to put them at. And Denver, I mean, that was huge. Denver really, I mean, obviously Cincinnati is not all that good, but like Denver really put it down on them. And like I said, this was a 7.5 spread that I made over 10, and I feel like it was pretty justified.
I think Denver's good enough to beat bad teams. But the other game I called was Kansas City, right? Like is Kansas City like the best 1-1 team in the history of the NFL?
Maybe. I don't know. There are some teams that have said such rough starts to the season just because the teams they've played are so good. It's been a really tough one. The other one I still stood by too, and I really liked Pittsburgh, man. Tomlin's got some magic in that old hat, dude. I'm telling you.
I watched most of that game live. I stand by what I said about Carson Wentz. I think that the Minnesota Vikings have their starting quarterback for the rest of the season.
If he could stand up, dude, Pittsburgh was all
their offensive line. And here's the worst part about it. I don't remember this happening last year that often. They are Mike Martzing that. They are not keeping people into block.
Oh, no, it's not. There's no mass protect. There's 5 blockers that are just hoping for the best. And poor John Kitna is standing back there just getting
bingo.
robbed.
And that's it. Like Carson Wentz might not survive. They might. I don't know who their third quarterback is, but they might have to go to him.
And I do think it also proves that Pittsburgh has a pass rush at the very least. So I think Pittsburgh against a bad offensive line, I think, is still a good defense. They just might not be good against elite teams, or at least not until they get healthy.
I'm not buying Pittsburgh at 3-1. I know that you're in on the black magic, but I'm not buying them at 3-1.
I'm not buying them either. I still don't think they're that good of a team, but they're going to continue to win and keep games close. So we just have to pay attention to that from a betting standpoint, because I
think the NFC North is exactly as we called it, though.
Oh yeah. I'm still waiting for JJ McCarthy to be good. I'm still waiting. I didn't like him at Michigan, and I almost died over Michigan, taking a title, and yet here we are still. And he's just
I'm roughing just for you, Tom. But
my God, the kid is just not that good, and Carson Wentz is not that good, and Minnesota's defense can only keep them in games for so long.
What happened to their defense though? That's the question. Is like last
Aaron
year.
Rodgers is savvy. Mike Tomlin's savvy. It's a foreign.
Aaron Rodgers has yet to throw for over 220 yards in a game still.
Managing games, man. He's 40. What do you want him to do?
Well, but that's it. I'm not buying Pittsburgh at 3-1.
Tomlin's just really good at winning ugly. Like, I don't know what else to say.
That's fair.
That's why we get Renegade. That is why we get
Oh
Renegade.
my God.
But so yeah, I feel like not a bad week. I mean, like straight up the model was a little rough, but I think the Jets game could have went the other way. I think the Indianapolis game could have went the other way, and I think they were both good dogs. That they just aren't disciplined enough to win in those situations, and we just ran into that problem. So is Daniel Jones for real? Maybe for real for bad teams. I just don't know if he's going to be good teams. Well, I guess the jury's still out.
He played fine.
Yeah.
That's the other part. Like, he played fine. It wasn't
Jonathan
like,
Taylor also had a 54-yard touchdown called back from holding from the same receiver who dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah.
He will not be named.
It's the Colts. I still maintain that they're better even than I called them. However, they are not elite by any means. And so even though at 3-1, obviously they're what, a 2? I think they're a 2 seed. Yeah. I'm not buying. And the other team I'm not buying the 49ers at 3-1. There's no way I'm buying that.
Dude, they're in a bad spot this week too. They got to go play the Rams. That's going to be tough. I think there's
I'm not buying the Rams at 3-1.
But the Rams are going to beat up San Francisco.
Yeah.
Jones with
weapons. Although throw it up since we're talking about it. Like, that's a spread too far, right?
I think from a divisional standpoint, yes. But I mean, the other thing is, like, I guess it's not that much travel. It's like a 3-hour plane ride, but still, I mean, you're not in Santa Clara.
Been blowing people out.
No, they haven't been, but at least they have their starting quarterback. Like, if Mac Jones goes down, who is unhealthy, they're Nebraska's quarterback will be starting for them if that's the case, because Brock Purdy's not doing well. Like, he's also hurt. Like, they don't have a quarterback. We might see CMC. There will be a game this year where CMC is taking shots out of the single wing. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
We said that should have happened when they were in the NFC Championship game.
It's going to happen eventually. They're going to run out of quarterbacks. I don't know how this guy's like holding the quarterbacks he is when both of them could be one hit from being out. Like, and that's any quarterback, but when your third quarterback's Adrian Martinez, I don't really feel all that good about that.
I can't believe that there hasn't been a move for Jameis or somebody else yet, with as many quarterbacks that have gone down. Like,
yeah, I mean, Cincinnati just doesn't want to pay Jameis because he's $4 million. But these other ones, I guess we'll just wait and see. I make this a 9-point game. It's 8.5. I think they could win by touchdown and a half. But I'm not gonna bet it.
This is where I like it. That's where I like it right there.
Unless Puka goes crazy again, man. I mean,
but that doesn't matter. Stafford, they're not scoring touchdowns; they're kicking field goals.
Well, Puka had 2 last week,
but they're not finishing drives, is what I'm saying. Like, and the Niners' defense isn't bad.
But again, I think they had another injury too. So I mean, just if you're going to bet this game, check the injury report with the Niners. I don't like playing in a divisional game with this high of points with that many injuries. I mean, sure, it's 8.5. It could be anything.
I just don't. I like that number at 6.5. I like the Rams win by a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think most people do. I think it's just been bet out at this point. I mean, it's just there's just been so much bad injury news for both sides. It's tough. I mean, that's really all the NFL, and we'll get to it, but it's tough out there.
Browns are starting Dylan Gabriel.
So it is international, though, and the Vikings defense is pretty solid. I think the Minnesota handles this one pretty easily.
I'm with you.
I just don't think the Browns starting a bad college quarterback, a 4th-round college quarterback that's just been drafted against the Vikings and that defense, better coached on the road in that situation. So, yeah, I think Vikings are a pretty easy call there.
And the Browns looked out live. Here's the other part that nobody talked about in the Lions-Browns game. The Lions left 400 yards of offense on the field. Like, Jameis Winston catches even 3 of those passes.
Or James Williams.
Or Jameis Williams. I'm saying, it's still on Winston. Because I can't believe that Jameis Winston isn't starting for the Browns, but whatever. The Lions left 400 yards of offense just with Williams on the field.
Yeah, and I mean, most of the people say that the Lions kind of broke the dam too. I mean, it was just the Browns were kind of unbreakable, and then finally the Lions got a couple of big plays on them. So I think not that the Browns are, a broken defense by any means, but if they fall behind early, I could see them quitting, especially when Dylan Gabriel throws 2 picks right into someone's hands.
And they quit. They quit in the Lions game.
Let me tell you, after your quarterback throws 3 interceptions in a game, the defense doesn't really feel like going out there anymore.
I mean, this is easy, right?
I don't know if it's the spread. I think I want to find some more interesting way to play this, just because Dallas's defense is bad. But it's 2.5. Sorry, not 7.5.
It's 2.5.
I got the wrong off. Yeah,
why?
I think this is pretty obvious. Yeah, I think that's fine. Sorry, I thought it was a different number. Yeah, I think the Cowboys can beat the Jets, and the Jets need to prove that they can win. So you're never going to bet the Jets here. Definitely not without a field goal.
Nope. And
But it is a rat line. It's a rat line if I've ever seen one.
I just don't like. I don't like that the Jets are like, oh, they're a scrappy team. That's the narrative now. They are 0-4 and 0-3 in games that they should have won.
Oh yeah, no, they're not. That's not scrappy. That's just bad.
To me, that's
undisciplined. Aaron Glenn is running an undisciplined team. It is what it is. It's the reason they lost. They had 120 yards of penalties, multiple touchdowns called back. Like I said,
they can't throw the football. Justin Fields.
And they can't throw the football, so they're basically running a service academies offense.
And I mean, we've already said what we say about the Cowboys, but their offense
is good. The offense is good. Even without CeeDee Lamb, the offense is fine. I think they'll do fine. I think the Jets defense I thought they were pretty good, but again, I don't think they're willing to play for this offense, and they're just kind of off. And I think I kind of
hope they want to trade Sauce Gardner, and the Lions can give them a call.
That'd be cool.
I hate this game.
Was that line at 3.5?
3.5.
See, I completely disagree here. I moved Philly up in a big way based on just how they continue to win. Now, they haven't been winning by large margin, but 3.5 is coverable. I actually make this a 7-point spread. I think the Broncos are extremely overrated outside of Candlestick or whatever they call it these days.
Mile High. Yep.
I actually saw it not too long ago.
I'm taking the Eagles just based on the first half of last week, but if they let the Broncos hang around, I think this is a losable game by the Birds.
Got it. Fuck yeah! Dr. Wayne! Little, you, small! Fuck yeah!
I think if they let the Broncos hang around, the Broncos have enough offense that it's a losable game. The difference is if the Eagles play like they did in the first half last week, it's a blowout.
Man, I just don't know if the Broncos do have enough offense. I think they have enough offense against bad teams, but Bo Nix makes so many misses that I just don't think so.
I don't think he's Peyton's quarterback. I think we might be seeing potentially them moving on from Bo Nix this season.
He's just very inaccurate, honestly.
which is a bummer because he's
I think the Eagles offense continues to get on track. I think AJ Brown gets fed as the squeaky wheel this week. I just don't see any way that the Philadelphia Eagles lose that game. Unless Denver's defense just clamps down, but no one's been able to
Nobody's been able to stop the run game.
Yeah, so I just don't know. Rack game. I don't even want to bet this game.
I don't want to bet it.
You got Cooper Rush, so you have a backup quarterback for the Ravens. The Texas defense is actually pretty good, but either of these teams' quarterbacks are playing poorly and could create short fields. This could change on a dime. You're only getting 2. I'm getting plus money on the Ravens at home against a bad team, I guess, but I don't know. I think that's they're like San Francisco last year, man. I think this might just be this might be the year from hell for the Ravens, man. I just don't even know if they can recover.
If I'm betting it live on any drive, I want Derrick Henry to score the next touchdown, but that's about all I would do with this game.
I'll say I tiered Baltimore down quite a bit, and I still make Baltimore a favorite, even with this Cooper Rush news, just based on the rankings. So I just don't how can the Houston, who's 1-3 and not looked good in any game, be ranked?
And they lost Matabukwe for the whole season, so
the Ravens just don't. Yeah, that's true. They don't have the offensive lineman either. It's just when I had the Ravens all the way up here, it's just hard to bring them down so aggressively. So for that purpose, it's just whatever. But
went a lot faster. Wow. See, we should mention why we went to MGM in the Discord. They said that MGM's margins are better.
The Smokers Lounge literally plays every single betting area, though. That's what you don't like. They're checking five different areas for the best angle. Plus, they're using all the benefits. So, what we should benefit our note as well is that within each app, they have promos for everything. You can get 25% boosts on SGP, stuff like that. You always want to take advantage of those if you can, because, well, that's basically free money. So, well, it's free money if you win, I guess. It's extra money.
I like this at 6.5. Why do I want to bet the Raiders here, though? Play the clip. Play the damn clip so I don't bet them.
Oh, I got a clip for you.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. I'm looking in the wrong spot. Where's your boy?
I don't think the Colts are that good, and I don't think the Raiders are as bad as they appear to be.
I hate the Raiders. I hate the Raiders.
John, calm down.
Hey, Sean, calm down.
Like I don't like this bet.
And I make the Colts good up to 8, so I'm gonna go.
Rimshire! This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. This is our Colts. Whether win or lose, we love them. For the shoe, beat the Rams. Sorry, hometown boys. This is our team. Go Colts!
I don't like it. I'm not betting it. No way.
I like it up to 8, so I liked it at 6.5. It's now technically out of range, but it might come back. Yeah. I like that the Colts are home though. I will say that.
Yeah, they are home. Oh, they are home.
So you're getting the Colts at home, and the Raiders got to come across country after just getting their ass kicked.
Yeah. I want it.
See, that's where I made it. That's where I said, okay, I get home bet. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care. Don't want to bet it. Two teams I don't like.
Actually, this is where I'm going with it. I have no money line.
If you do that, take the money line. Do not take the 1.5. That's how the Bears bettors got rocked last week.
No, I like that. I like the 1.5. The Panthers are infinitely bad.
So are Miami. Like, Miami should have lost the Jets.
I'm telling you, it's a different mindset coming out of that loss 2 weeks ago. It's a different mindset in Miami, and Tyreek leaving is better for the team.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game, honestly. And that is how you lose the game. You're moving the ball down the field. You're 1st and 10, and then you find yourself at 2nd and 20. That was critical.
Critical.
2 words: Devon Achane. That's why this is. I'm going spread here.
He is probably so. If Chuba's down, Rico Dowdle's a possibility, but they said he probably will play, but maybe limited. So just don't play Chuba, I think, is the line
don't play
there.
Chuba.
But yeah, Achane is what everyone's saying to play, and that's fine. But like, a bad team can always lose. That's always my problem. Like, I don't care who they're playing. Like, Miami should be 0-4 right now, and they're not because they played an even worse team than
because they're getting scrappy.
They're not scrappy. They are not scrappy.
We'll see.
I'm just away from it. I don't want anything to do with either of those teams. Those teams suck. More sucky teams than I
Wrong team favored.
It is a WTF in my situation. But I mean, without Neighbors, I guess.
No. Crayon Eater himself, Cam Scatabo, is going to make the difference in this game. Did you see that block he laid when Jackson Dart ran into the end zone?
Yeah, he's basically Gronk running back.
Yep.
But
he'll only be in the league for 3 years.
Oh, he won't last long.
But they will be 3 awesome years to watch that guy. And he's number 44. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I lean the Giants. I think it's wrong team favorite as well. I make the Giants a 1-point favorite here, and they're a 2-point dog. So yeah, I'm with you 100%. Just because, again, like, why are the Saints favorite? They haven't won a game. Why would you ever favor a
just
team that's
because Malik
0-4?
Neighbors is out, I guess. Like, but
Neighbors is done for a while, but that doesn't really matter. Like Wanda, like I think the way they're going to run the offense through Jackson Dart, it's going to be different, and it's not going to be so individual receiver focused. It's going to be a lot of handoffs to Scatabo. Yep. A lot of dump offs to Wandale, and a lot of try to get Slayton out in the flats.
That's
or out deep.
And the Giants defense is good enough to shut down the worst offense in the NFL.
Yeah, and like the Saints are just an inoperable team. They're 0-4. They're like the Jets. Like until they win a game, they shouldn't be favored. And if they're not favored, you're going to take plus money against them every time. And I think it's a good choice. I'm not a huge on the Giants right now. I don't like either team, but
yeah. This might be the game of the week.
So I wish the Hawks were 2.5. I would take it. I love the Seahawks in this spot just because the Bucs are so beat up and they're backed into a corner and they got to fly all the way to Seattle. Ugh, it's a tough week, man.
It's a tough week. I'm taking the money line with the Seahawks.
I think that's the way to go. I think that's fine. I think they'll win this game. I think divisional wise, like this is where I like the Seattle. I like them in these games.
I don't trust Baker Mayfield not to come back. Like that dude doesn't quit.
Yeah, that's the one problem. But if he's on his ass all day, like Seattle's defense is solid again. They are solid. Their offense might not be anything to write home about, but the Buccaneers are beat up.
Oh, dear God.
Again, why do I want to take this game?
Why is there so much bad football this week? I'm not betting this game.
If you give me the Cardinals 6.5, I want it. I just don't want it at 7.5. It's too heavy. But the Titans could lose by 40 to any team in the NFL. Like
any team in the NFL. It's Cam Ward and nobody.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there.
Now, okay, I will say this. They're getting Tony Pollard back for Tennessee. They are getting Tony Pollard back. That's a boon, but it's like getting a D+ instead of an F. Like
it doesn't matter. They don't have any receivers. Like Calvin Ridley's their best receiver, and he's like awful. He's just not good anymore.
He's awful. I'm not betting it.
Cam Ward, like, I feel bad for the guy. I don't know. I'd bet it at 6.5. I just won't bet it here. We'll watch the line.
10.5?
Not surprised. He's got big onions. I mean, this is a bold.
On the road, 10.5.
I make it 11. And I cranked my Lions ranking up. Like, I don't know, man. It's so big. It's such a big spread. But like if Jake Browning can't move the ball, right?
And the Lions defense is real.
They are down. I think 2 corners are currently questionable.
Okay.
I don't think that matters either, but just FYI.
You don't think Aiden is going to sack John Browning 5 times?
I mean, he could. Yeah, but then what if...
You know who practiced this week too? Aleem McNeil.
Who's the Bengals' 3rd-string quarterback?
I have no idea. Guy off the street. Maybe they'll line, the receiver.
Jamarcus Russell or Jamarcus
Chase.
Chase. Sorry.
They'll run Jamar Chase up in the single wing and just kind of like fling it. I don't like. You know what? I'm smashed for a reason. Play the clip.
Which one?
Play the clip.
Oh,
cold lock of the century.
I didn't think we made it here.
This is Carl of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and this is my stone cold lock of the century. I'm not allowed to say the name because someone copyrighted it. Now, I don't sit to say.
I don't come on this show to go low. And the Lions, until they prove otherwise, are going to blow bad teams out of the water. I called it last week. I'm calling it this week. The other part is the Bengals can't stop the run. You might want to bet the overs on both Gibby and Monty, who needs a comeback game after last week because the Browns did shut down within the tackles. Lions, stone cold lock, 10.5, lay it.
Not surprised. He's got big onions. I mean, this is a bold.
Troy Aikman has never said a nice thing about the Lions ever. And
the Bengals have nothing to play for.
Big onions.
Woof.
Joe Alt's hurt, man. It really scares me. I don't like when my left tackle's out. I don't. But on Jaden's back.
Jaden Daniels is back. They got to go all the way to the West Coast.
I think Jaden's the type of guy who creates magic on the West Coast as a 3-point dog. I just don't want to bet it. Again, I stay away. It's a 2-point game to me. They're making it 3. I think the Chargers are being a touch overrated. I think the money line might be some value.
I'm taking the money line with Commies. You're getting plus money to take the Commies, a much better football team than the Chargers.
Defense, I don't know. I'd say the Commanders' defense has been pretty suspect so far. Like, if Herbert gets that ball out quick, like, he
struggled last week. I stacked him in daily. I had a hard week in daily last week. I thought the Chargers were just going to roll.
I told you, man. Not. West Coast, East Coast is tough, and the Giants' defense is not a joke.
Apparently, I stacked 3 Chargers, and then it did not pay out. Let me tell you, like,
you played pretty much to cash last week. You had to play Ashton Genty. That was pretty much the rule,
basically. But I like the Commies. Do you think the Chargers are worth taking?
No, I like the Commanders money line here. I honestly think that's the best way to play it. I think the Chargers over 2.5 against a good team is rarely a good pick just because they play close games. And their offensive line is just devastated right now. And I just never trust a team with a bad offensive line. I love Harbaugh. He'll probably get his boys together and I'll be cheering him on, but I just don't need to cheer him with my money. Yeah, sure. I think this is a good spread. I think it's close.
I like it there.
I make it 7.
That much better of a football team, right?
I make it 7.5, and only because Drake May's played better. But the Bills might never punt this game.
I'll log right back in. Don't worry.
It's fine. Yeah, that's no problem. But like, yeah, they might. If they don't punt, then I guess I don't really know. But New England might not either. That's the other thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's just so many. There could be so many points in this, right? It's a 49.5 point line. Probably will eke up to 50 because overs tend to get bet before the game. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, anything under 10 is probably acceptable. I don't like the money line. I don't think the Patriots find any way to win here. Just because I think they're too young, too undisciplined. And Josh Allen is just the MVP this year. So I think they
although don't count out Jared Goff.
Not MVP. They're not going to give it to him.
Might happen.
That no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
It's a big spread, but I like it. Chiefs on the road at a
Duval.
I feel like they are a farce of a 3-1 team.
I mean, I'm getting 3.5 at home, and the Chiefs got to come to my house. The defense is good.
The Chiefs woke up last week.
We're going to be head to head on this one, not like aggressively, but I definitely like Jacksonville here. I think this is a great spot for Jacksonville.
I think that the Chiefs woke up. They woke the sleeping giant. And I don't care that it's all the way on the road. If their defense continues playing the way it is, the Chiefs might win out for the season.
Jaguars picks, they say they have the best draft in the entire NFL. Are you surprised to hear that?
Certainly not. The first year we took it to the limit. And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple.
Took it to the limit.
A limit. Let's see how much I'm going to win this week. Only $2,700 this week, so I was actually relatively conservative.
We're through all the games? I guess we are, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, they're bye weeks finally.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so we cruised through it a little more quickly.
There we go. You can pull it.
Yeah, what else could we touch on here? I mean,
we kind of skated through it. Daily wise, I don't mind Jackson Dart this week because he's only going to be 5,200, 5,300, and people are going to be like, oh, he doesn't have Malik Neighbors. I don't think that matters because they're going to be checked down Charlie the whole game, and he's a running threat.
Do we think we have a Super Bowl-like pick yet?
Every year I say Lions Bills. I mean,
that's what a lot of people really want it. And I mean, I got the Lions at 14 wins and Buffalo at 15 based on new rankings. And
I keep the Lions at 12 wins. Two reasons. It's still a brutal schedule. They still have to play the Chiefs. Green Bay has to come to Detroit, so I can't wait for that week. But they do end the season with two divisional opponents in the Bears and the Vikings. So that might be an interesting go. The Bills just look like a different class of team this year. Their defense still isn't gelling. So that might be the one thing that holds them back. Don't count out the Ravens making a late season surge. You got to like the Eagles.
Yeah, I don't know what number you can get on the Ravens to make the playoffs because I feel like there's a lot of people that still believe. But, man, that division's not very good. They could easily win it. I mean, all they really have to do is beat Pittsburgh. Cincinnati can't win it. And, I mean, the only way Cleveland can win it is if Dylan Gabriel's an average quarterback in the NFL, and I just don't think he is.
But they also don't have the offensive threat. They have no running back. Like, everybody's like, oh, what's his name? Judkins?
Yeah.
He's slow. Like, I've watched him live. He is slow.
Is he as fast as Joique Bell?
It's like that. It's like Joique Bell time. I'm dead serious. Like, now he has better moves than Joique Bell did. But
watching Joique Bell run for 4 yards was one of the most painful experiences of my life. Yeah. So I have Indianapolis at 10 wins for my picks, just based on where I have them put right now, and I'm pretty much on market. Does that put Steichen up for Coach of the Year again? Daniel Jones, 10 wins, playoffs.
The question is, if I'm talking futures, man, this coat's getting too hot. I gotta take it off. If I'm talking futures,
take it off, Smash. Take it off.
If I'm talking futures, the one thing that I want everybody to recognize is I said Aiden Hutchinson, comeback player and defensive MVP. He is the favorite for comeback player of the year. He is second or third in
I was let me check. I was just going to check the market here. Give me a sec.
Like, Aiden is on a mission.
He looks really good.
For 3 weeks in a row, he has absolutely dominated. I know he didn't show up in the Green Bay game. It was also a defense that hadn't played a single snap together. Like, what didn't show up in the stat line, if you didn't watch the game live, he had a strip sack that was called back because of a Brian Branch penalty, and he had another half a sack that he didn't get credit for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what he's going to do this week against the frickin' Bengals? Come on.
Yeah, Aiden's 3-1 currently in the market. Micah's 380. So it really depends on who has the better record between the Lions,
probably
and the Packers, probably at that point. And then comeback, Christian McCaffrey's plus 175, so about 2-1, and Aiden's 2.25 to 1. So
McCaffrey is. I thought he was.
I feel like if McCaffrey takes a lead in the comeback player of the year, or if his narrative's better, I think Aiden just wins defensive player of the year. But if the Lions continue to win and Aiden plays the way that he is, I think 3-1 is still a good bet. You just have to make sure he doesn't get hurt.
The best part is with Aleem McNeil coming back and Muhammad kind of like coming into his own already as a rookie. Their defense is much better than last year, and not just because they're healthy. It's a better scheme. I think it plays to Aiden's strengths a lot better. They're giving him a lot more freedom on the field. I saw him line up at D tackle, nose tackle, defensive end. He lined up at corner twice. Corner.
Yeah. Like, do some different looks.
Yep. And I think he is just one of the most exciting players to watch in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
I told you I'm down on the Steelers. I'm down on the Jaguars. I'm trying to think of other 3-1 teams that like I'm down on. Like
I was gonna say the coach of the year right now. So this will line up right. So Shane Steichen is 5-1. Lee and Cohen Duval is 7-1. Mike McDonald with Seattle is 10-1, and then Jim Harbaugh is 12-1. Vrabel 14-1, and then Ben Johnson 16-1. I mean,
the Lions go 16-1. Does MCDC finally get some love?
He's 30-1. I mean, if you really think the Lions can win 16 games, it's pretty wide open right 12
now. Wins, so it's ridiculous to me that this man just continues to win, yet doesn't get recognized.
I'll say for coach of the year with Steichen's at 4-1. They'll probably win this week, being 8-point favorites against whoever against Vegas.
Yep.
But I don't know if he gets that much lower than 4-1. I just think that's probably where he sits anyway. So you can
unless they lose out, which probably won't happen.
So I don't think there's major market moves in really any of these. Like Buffalo is expected to win big. So Josh Allen probably stays ahead in the MVP race. The Lions probably win big.
Who's with MVP? Who's second right now?
Not Lamar, that's for sure.
Not Lamar. Mahomes?
No, not gonna be here anymore. That's what he's gonna. Justin Herbert is 5-1.
What?
Well, I mean, like
I love Herbert, but what?
Well, it didn't help that he lost last week. If they would have won last week, I think it makes more sense.
Just because of winning, just because he doesn't have the stats.
Yeah. Lamar definitely not. Jordan Love probably not. Matt Stafford, I think, will eventually get hurt. Jared Goff's 25-1. Baker Mayfield 18-1. That could get saucy.
If the Bucs win the South and Baker just continues like being him, he's gritty, dude. That dude.
Oh, here's a good one. You can get the Lions offensive coordinator for assistant coach of the year at 8-1.
People are down on him, and I don't get it. I love how consistent this scheme is.
Down on him? I think you're talking to the wrong freaking people, man. He's efficient.
So what did they say on? So it was Mad Dog Sports Radio.
Oh God,
I like Mad Dog. Come on.
Oh, you would.
Nothing wrong with Mad Dog.
You would.
Mad Dog. They were saying like he will essentially continue to do the same thing while expecting a different result. And to be fair, in the Browns game, they did keep targeting. And so I was there with a friend, Eric. I was there with a friend. And he's like, why do they keep throwing to Jameson? I was like, because it's there. Because it's there. He just has to catch the ball. Like, every time they threw to him, he was wide open, man. Like, I would have kept going to him, too. And he's like, you just keep calling that play? Like, yes, I would keep calling that play. That corner cannot guard Jameson Williams.
I got to catch it.
Got to catch him. Daily-wise, actually, I like Jameson Williams. First play from scrimmage, if I am that offensive coordinator, I am calling that same play to Jameson Williams.
Over the top, one more time.
One more time. Do it. You may be calling crazy, but like, I got faith that he's going to come around. He just had a really bad game.
If it's there, it's there. You got to take it.
I like Saquon this week in daily. You'll pay for him, though. He'll be expensive.
Yeah, there's just not a lot.
Stay away from Jonathan Taylor this week.
There's just not a lot I love this week, and I just don't think I like a lot of the games, right? So Arizona, Tennessee, Baltimore, Houston, Buffalo.
Maybe check out the Giants defense, because last week I did play them, and they were only 2,800, and they're gonna feast on the Saints.
And Detroit's defense might not be bad either, though they'll be expensive.
They were 3,400, and I stayed off.
Maybe Minnesota's defense against Dylan Gabriel and overseas. Oh well, they'll be a standalone game.
But the problem is, like, their defense looked so bad against the Steelers. Like, and it did. Their defense looked bad.
Philly Denver will be a good game.
I don't like it in daily though. Other than Saquon, I don't like it in daily.
Jacksonville, Kansas City will be a fun game to determine if Jacksonville's for real and if Kansas City can come back.
I mean, there's still that Kansas City. I feel like still a litmus test, right? Like
Chargers, Washington has huge playoff implications.
Huge playoff implications. I'm still there's a team that's 3-1. I'm a believer in the Chargers.
San Francisco Rams, huge games. I guess there's better games, just not really good games to bet. I just don't like the Lions.
No.
All right. Well, I guess we're pretty much through. So I don't know if there's anything.
We burned through it. The weeks where we have these bye weeks, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everyone for coming by. Obviously, we'll be back either Wednesday or Thursday. I never know what day, depending on work. And
we both have very, very busy professional careers.
But obviously, follow us on social media: Betting Bros, Scene Snobs, all the above. Scene Snobs are all.
Hey, they got a big charity event coming up soon. I think it's next week.
Oh, is it? I thought it was the 17th, or is it the 11th?
Yeah, it's the 17th.
Yeah,
big charity event. Script read the trying to save a drive-in.
Yeah,
So.
The Scene Snobs will be doing horror events and watch-alongs all throughout October. So just click on this channel and tune in. You can find other stuff on there. You don't have to just watch us, but you can.
You can.
Take those
handsome faces.
All righty. Well, with that, I'll let everybody go. And thanks for stopping by.